Hello everyone, this is Dr. Sanjay Kumar. As you all know, we are studying the subject called Income Tax 1 of semester 5 of BCom. So moving ahead, we are going to see what exactly we are going to see the session 3 is about the agricultural income. Just a sec. Okay, fine. So in the last session, we have seen the objectives of taxation. And so coming to the session 3 is objectives. So this session will help you understand the basic concept of income tax and to explore the relevant information thereof. So as you all, it's very important for you to understand the basics of income tax. That is what your basic starts from the agricultural income. Now, so what exactly we'll learn from this session? The end of the session, you will be understanding the concept of how agricultural income, is taken care in the income tax. How exactly this agricultural income is, look after in the particular subject of income tax. Okay, so that is what you will be understanding with respect to the agricultural income. Moving ahead, so let us see what exactly is a agricultural income. As we all know, Indian GDP is almost almost 20%, 20 to 30% of the Indian GDP comes from agricultural income. So in the early 90s, you might have seen the total GDP was almost agricultural income was 60%. Now it has come down to almost 20 to 30%. So let us see what exactly is an agricultural income. So if you want to define it under section 2, subsection 1A of income tax 1961, agricultural income is, it is, it's been defined in the two categories. One is any rent or revenue derived from land which is situated in India and is used for agricultural purpose. Very important. If you focus on that particular point of agricultural purpose, the land should be used for only for the sake of agricultural purpose. You get any revenue, you get any rent from the land which is situated in India. The main aspect, if you focus on the land, should be situated in India, not in other country, right? And that the particular land should be used for agricultural purpose only. Going ahead, if you see the second point over there, just I will highlight the second point. If okay, that's fine. If you see this point, okay, fine. If you see this second point over here, any income derived from such land by agricultural or moving ahead, just a sec. Okay. So, okay, coming to the second point, the performance by a cultivator or receiver of rent in kind of any process ordinarily employed by a cultivator or receiver of rent in kind to the renter, to the producer raised or received by him fit to be taken to market. Another one aspect of this agricultural income is the sale by a cultivator or receiver of rent in kind of the produce raised or received by him, in respect of which no process has been performed other than a process of the nature described in the paragraph 2 of this subclause. Any income derived from any building owned and occupied by the receiver of the rent or revenue of any such land or occupied by the cultivator or the receiver of rent in kind of any land with respect to which or the produce of which any process mentioned in paragraphs clause 2 and clause 3 of subclause section B in is carried on. Going ahead, so what are the various different kinds of agriculture we have in India? So the first point we're going to say is, the first point is that the rent or the revenue derived from the land. Whatever the rent you receive from the land, that is also a part of an agricultural income, because a lot of them, give their land to someone else as a form of, they take as a royalty from the particular land. They give the land on the rent so that the other person, works on their particular fields of the land, and the rent has been given to the landowner, or we can call as any person who owns the land. The second point is income from agricultural operation. Any income you derive from the agricultural operations that also is also considered under the kinds of agricultural income. Third point is income from making produce fit for market. Any produce you make in, cultivate in your agricultural land, which is fit for sale in any of the market, be in the cities, be in the villages, be it in any part of India. So that particular fit is also that also comes under the purview of agricultural income. Going ahead to the fourth point, income from sale of produce. Any produce that is you produce, example wheat, maize, bajra, or any vegetables, fruits, or whatever it is, you produce in your agriculture. That is also a part of a income which is derived from the agricultural income. Fifth point, income, any income derived from the farmhouse. You have a farmhouse, and wherein any sort of income derived from the farmhouse is also it, it also comes under the purview of agricultural income. The last but not the least, so any income we have derived from saplings or seeding. If you have a, if you have a small, if you see example like nursery, or you want to develop a nursery, or you have a plantation in your agricultural farming wherein you develop the seeds and sell the seeds. All those aspects also come under the purview of agricultural income. So that was all about the session 3, wherein we have seen what exactly is an agricultural income, what exactly, what are the different kinds of agricultural income. We have seen the definition, what do you mean by agricultural income, and also we have seen the different types or kinds of agricultural income. So that's it for the session 3. Thank you all for your patience listening. I'll meet you in the next session of session 4. Till then, take care. Bye.